James Kaufman, World News Report today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're flashing back to when the U.S. government used fake inflatable B-52s as part of the Afganistan Withdrawal Psyop. We can see the two planes here. The real one on top, 1109. You can see the windows are real, etc. You can see that there's a panel here, and panels here, and a panel here. And then, of course, there's turbines inside the actual plane. Here they're just running with an inflatable blow-up Decoy. I have the two companies that make them, and I'm going to show y'all. This one could be over $100,000, but that's just a drop in the bucket to be able to hide all your equipment and put decoys out. I'll show you some of the dead giveaways here. First, it's going as fast as they're running and pulling it. There's no turbines in the engines. Next, look at the windows. Obviously, these are not windows. These are just painted. There's some other differences as well. Here's the actual company, Inflatech, which we're going to take a look at in just a moment. Please notice that there are no turbines in any of the four engines here. And again, it's only moving as fast as they run. Now we're going to prove it. We'll take a look at some different decoys, but what if I told you one of these was the real McCoy F-16 and the other was a blow-up? Of course, the blow-up is the one closer to you. You can see how fat the tail is versus the very thin tail here, along with the wings, etc. So this is so realistic looking. It's unbelievable compared to a real F-16 right here. Two prominent companies that manufacture inflatable military planes and other decoys are I2K Defense and Inflatech. These companies create full-scale replicas designed to deceive enemy surveillance systems during both training and actual combat operations. Now, several companies make these inflatables, but the ones that stand out the most are the I2K Defense. A U.S.-based company produces a wide array of military decoys, including replicas of fighter jets like the F-22, F-15, F-16 that's seen here, even the F-35. Keep your real assets hidden and safe, right? Here is an F-15. Unbelievably realistic. Their products are designed to replicate not only the visual appearance, but also thermal and radar signatures of actual aircraft, making them highly realistic to surveillance systems. I2K decoys are built to be very durable, easy to transport, deploy in 3 to 30 minutes, and can withstand a wide range of environmental conditions. Inflatech is actually the company that makes the B-52. This is a I2K Black Hawk, and it's not as realistic. This is made in California as its, well, competitor, Inflatech's Black Hawk. We'll see it next. Obviously, to me, this one looks much more realistic. And this is, again, going to be, well, this is actually a UH-60, but similar. This is Inflatech decoys. Now, they don't only make aircraft or only make tanks. They make HIMARS here. They make any and everything you can imagine. Inflatech, based in the Czech Republic, is another major producer of high-end inflatable military decoys, including aircraft, tanks, and missile launchers. They use lightweight materials such as artificial silks, which make the decoys relatively lightweight and easy for small teams to manage. Inflatech's products are also designed to deceive various detection methods, including cameras, thermal cameras, and even radar and infrared cameras. An inflatable military decoy from the Czech Republic, Inflatech, can cost up to $100,000. However, the company does not publicize pricing for specific products like their B-52 Decoy, because they are custom designed for military clients only and are not available for public purchase. These companies and many others provide cost-effective solutions for military forces to protect valuable assets and train personnel in realistic scenarios without the expense of using real equipment. Now, when I say that they are high-tech, I mean state-of-the-art technology. They have an optical signature, obviously visible. They show up on radar as whatever they're supposed to. And they also show up on infrared, which means, well, they have a heat signature to them as well. Unbelievable, folks. These have been in use for well over a decade now. And so many people don't realize that we utilize these all over the world to keep our assets safe. With that said, God bless, folks. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Was that an inflatable at the airport in Afghanistan? And if so, why is all the world a stage? Why are they running psyops on the American people? Let's take a last look at it. So really, anyone that can't tell that this is a decoy, look at the windows on it, ridiculous, is a moron. Obviously, the jets themselves would suck the people in. This one actually has turbines on it. This one has holes in the engines. Real windows, painted on windows. This one has all of the doors and things like that. This one's missing all of the doors, etc. They've got some other things that they've pointed out here, but I thought it'd be easy enough for you guys to see. See, it only goes as fast as they run. Look, it almost came off the ground. And as you can see, you have a problem. There's no engine there. If there were engines there, these people would have been sucked up into them. Shocker, the U.S. military is running game on us once again. I mean, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Look, there's a painted on windows. Unbelievable is all I can say. And just for funsies, they put 9/11 backwards on it, kind of shove it up your you-know-what, because 9/11 was also some sort of psyop that they pulled on y'all. God bless. Enjoy. Enjoy the show. I don't know why they do this shit, but it must be evident to y'all after I showed you, hopefully. Please share. Please give us a thumbs up. And always remember that anything is possible in Bizarro World.